Casey's Audio Vault.
Brian Smith from Cavo.
May 12th, 2010.
Hey, Casey, how are you?
I'm good, Brian. How about you?
I can't complain. No one listens.
Where are you today?
I am somewhere between Edmonton and the small town. I can't remember what it was called. Winnipeg or something like that.
You're not camped at the side of the road? You're barreling down the highway?
Yeah, I'm in the back lounge on the bus.
Very nice. How is life on the bus?
It's a lot better than the van, let me tell you.
Well, you guys are a bit of a major touring band. You're always out there. Is a big difference having the bus as opposed to the van?
Well, we got the bus right before we went out with Shinedown. So, I mean, the big difference between the van is that, in the bus, we don't have to drive anymore. There's always that guy that's angry because he can't drink. He has to be sober and drive 8 to 9 hours at night, The bus is just great because you got a driver. You can go to sleep whenever you want. I don't know how you say it. It's just cooler.
Do you have video games and movies back there?
Of course. I'm a big gamer. I have a PS3 here. I took my Xbox 360 home. But, yeah, we have satellite movies. You name it. Do writing in the back lounge. Jam sessions happen every once in a while.
What's the game you're playing these days?
Well, actually, I just got done playing, I beat God of War, and then I got this game Pure. It's a ATV game. I had it a while ago. I never really played it. I've actually been waiting for Red Dead Redemption to come out. That comes out on May 18th.
Are these, I'm uninitiated, are these mostly first-person shooter kind of thing?
You know what? The funny thing about that is I can't play first-person shooters. I get motion sick. So I always play third-person shooters or sports games.
So how is this, the show has been going? We're going to see you here in Winnipeg, MTS Center on Monday with Daughtry and Lifehouse. Those guys pretty good to hang out with?
Oh, those guys are so amazing. We actually hung out with Jason from Lifehouse last night, but we always, have a good hang with the guys. I mean, it's like a big family. Chris Daughtry and the gang and his camp, they're all just really down-home guys. We were out with them on the first leg, too. So this is like our second time out with these guys, and they're just amazing. Great players, great people. We do barbecues every once in a while after shows, stuff. We just hang out. And the Lifehouse guys, those guys were just amazing too. Just all around nice guys. Great live shows. I mean, to open up for two great bands like we are is just a blessing.
You guys haven't really slowed down. Just been touring after touring. Do you make it home often?
We started touring back in April of last year, and I think we've been home for 69 days since then. So, you got the old saying, if you're not working in a band, then there's a problem. So we just kind of want to stay out as long as we possibly can. We think there's a lot of life left in this album, so, we're going to try to stay out as long as we can, hopefully through the end of this year, and then maybe, start talking about going back into the studio and starting album number 2 beginning of next year. At least that's the plan, but, things could change. We're going to drop our new single in a couple of weeks, and if that takes off, we may be out even longer. So, but we're willing to do what we got to do.
Do you have anything in your fridge at home?
My wife has all kinds of things, but they tend to be healthier when I'm not around. I am a junk food junkie, so my wife and my daughter tend to get rid of all the junk food when I'm gone.
Well, you joined Cavo a few years back, and then the mainstream success kind of came not too long after. Has it been a bit of a roller coaster ride?
Yeah, I would say, definitely. I joined them in 2006, the end of 2006. They had an album called The Painful Art of Letting Go that was recorded in St. Louis. They had session players come in and play. And I'd known Casey for a long time, and he'd asked me a couple times to join, but I was doing other projects. And then finally got to listen to the CD and was like, well, that's really cool. So I asked for the audition, got it, played. And my very first show was their CD release party for their album, Painful Art of Letting Go. But one of the things that I told him was like, I still don't feel like a part of the band because I feel like I'm just in a cover band because I'm playing songs that I didn't write. And he was like, no, you're part of this band. We're going to start writing. We'll just write, but we're going to really support this album. Then we just started writing songs, for this album. While we were really supposed to be playing the songs Painful Art of Letting Go, and everybody was digging them, I said, let's just go write. Let's just write songs and see what happens. And, we wrote, Useless was our very first song we wrote, which is on the album. And then, maybe 2 months later, we wrote Champagne and Let It Go on the same week. So, we just started writing, and then we started shopping those songs, and then everything just, started happening. happen for us.
You mentioned that maybe you're going to start work on a new album, but Cavo has a few EPs out, most recently the acoustic one. Do you guys, you like the short form?
Those EPs were just fun for us to do. I wouldn't consider those, anything other than just little extras that we've done, like B-sides stuff that is thrown out there. The acoustic, I'm a big acoustic fan. I love acoustic albums, and I think everybody else in the band is too. So the chance for us to do an acoustic EP was exciting and just fun. Just a different way of doing the songs. And if you listen to Crash, the bass line's completely different on the verses. And it's just, that's always a fun thing. I wouldn't consider that anything other than just a B-side or different sounding view of those songs for everybody.
On Monday, I'm expecting probably a completely plugged-in show. You're going to rock the hell out of MTS Center.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Yeah, we're gonna do it upright.
Well, Brian, thanks for giving us a call on the road. We're looking forward to it. Monday night, MTS Center. It's Cavo, Daughtry, and Lifehouse. Thanks again, Brian.
Thanks, Casey. I appreciate it, and looking forward to seeing you.
All the interviews you want on iTunes and at Power97.com. Casey's Audio Vault.
Casey Norman is Power 97's music director and can be heard every weekday from 2 till 6 in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
Power 97 is Winnipeg's best rock.